Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm reviewing the song Not Today by 21 Pilots. This comes as a request from a while back. Getting to it finally. But really excited for this one. I've never really heard anything from 21 Pilots, and that's why I'm kind of excited to really experience something new, something I haven't really heard before. The only thing I know about 21 Pilots is that my nieces really like them, which again is not to diminish them in any way, just saying that they're popular with my nieces, and that's literally the reason I've heard of the band, but never actually heard any of their music. So, like I said, this comes as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, just leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it at some point in the future. I have over 100, maybe even 200 songs lined up right now, so we're knocking them out slowly but surely. So anyway, let's go and listen to this one. Again, this is Not Today by 21 Pilots.
I don't know why, I just feel I'm better off staying in the same room I was born in. I look outside and see a whole world better off without me in it, trying to transform it. You are out of my mind. Oh, you aren't seeing my side. Oh, you waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Yeah. Listen, I know this one's a contradiction because of how happy it sounds, but the lyrics are so down. It's okay though, because it represents, wait, better yet, it is who I feel I am right now. You are out of my mind. Oh, you aren't seeing my side. Oh, you waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise. Oh, don't you test me though, just because I play the piano doesn't mean I'm not willing to take you down. I'm sorry. I'm out of my mind. Oh, I'm not seeing things right. Oh, I waste all this time trying to run from you, but I'm out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise. You are out of my mind. You aren't seeing my side. You waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise.
That was fun. I like that. I liked it a lot, actually. I don't know, just liked it. The instrumentation was fun. I like the guy's voice. He sort of reminds me of a mix between like the guy from Fun and the guy from Foxy Shazam, if that makes sense. Like I hear a little bit of Fun in there, and I hear a little bit of Foxy Shazam, oddly enough. I don't know who sings this song. It could be one of those guys for all I know, literally. But, you know, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. So, you know, let's break it down like we always do. Let's start with the lyrics here, which I'm pretty interested in the lyrics. I don't know why, I just feel I'm better off staying in the same room I was born in. I look outside and see a whole world better off without me in it trying to transform it. So, you know, I think there's some meaning here that this person's obviously like depressed or anxious or something. I don't know why. I just feel I'm better off staying in the same room I was born in. So, yeah, most of us are probably born in a hospital room, and so maybe he's like, I'm ready to die. I don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe it's just, you know, that he just wants to stay inside, kind of shut himself off. I wonder if it's more of a metaphor there, just shut himself off from the world. I look outside and see a whole world better off without me in it trying to transform it. So thinking that his impact on the world is maybe not even just neutral, just more so negative, I guess. His impact, he feels his impact on the world is negative. The world is better off without him trying to transform it. You are out of my mind. You aren't seeing my side. You waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Wonder what he's talking about here. Listen, I know this one's a contradiction because of how happy it sounds, but the lyrics are so down. And so there's a little bit of meta commentary here. Yeah, the song sounds very catchy, very upbeat, very happy, but then when you actually look at the lyrics, obviously they're very down, they're depressed, they're anxious. It's okay though because it represents, better yet, it is who I feel I am right now. I can definitely relate to that as someone who has definitely struggled with anxiety before, with being on antidepressants and stuff. Like, I get it. Sometimes like as much as dark as you're feeling, it's sort of a bright darkness, if that makes sense. You're just like, I hate my life. Yay. And it's just, you can't help but like smile and go about your day in sort of this bubbly, happy way. But really on the inside, you're tearing apart. I feel that a whole lot. I feel like a lot of people probably do as well. You are out of my mind. You aren't seeing my side. You waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open, now make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open, now make a noise. I wonder if this is sort of in response to the earlier verse where he said, like, I think the world is better off without me. I think there's something in his mind saying, you know what, we're not going to feel like this today. Today we're going to throw open that window, we're going to shout our message out to the world. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I mean, I could be reading it totally wrong, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Is just, you know, there's no choice. We have to kind of keep pushing forward, I think. Oh, don't you test me? No, just because I play the piano doesn't mean I'm not willing to take you down. So he's saying, you know, just because I'm a musician doesn't mean I'm not tough. So maybe he's talking to his like depression here. Maybe when he says like, you're out of my mind, you aren't seeing my side. Maybe he's sort of personifying his anxiety or his depression, and basically just saying like, you know, I'm trying to get you out of my mind. And also here in the bridge, don't test me. Just because I play piano does not mean I'm not willing to take it down. So even though, like, I may be a musician, which people I guess think are weak or whatever, I'm actually strong, and I'm able to kind of overcome this depression. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open, now make a sound. Heard your voice, there is no choice. Tore the curtains down and windows open. So if kind of what I'm saying is correct, where he's sort of having a conversation with his own depression, his depression is the one saying, not today. You know, you're basically going to stay in bed all day. You're not going to do shit. But then this next part is him responding to that. He just tore the curtains down. The windows are open. He's battling his depression head on, I think. You're out of my mind, you aren't seeing my side, you waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open, now make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open, now make a noise. And then it ends with some ba-ba-bas, and not today. Okay, cool. Yeah, this one was pretty neat. I've mentioned before, I kind of like it, you know. I like it when it's not overdone, but I like it when There are some catchy songs with some really like down lyrics. Now that I think about it, I don't really hear too much of the opposite. I usually don't hear songs that are just like really depressing sounding instrumentally or vocally, but are actually about really cheery and happy things. I think this style is definitely more prevalent. But I liked it. I thought the lyrics were good, and I think it's not something super complex, but it's enough to kind of make me think about it. I mean, you heard me talking about, what is this song about? Is it about him having a conversation sort of with his depression and trying to overcome it? So any song that can make me think about the lyrics and kind of try to reach my own conclusion, whether it be right or wrong, I think is a fun listen. And so lyrically, I got to give it 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed that. Really from the get-go, when I heard that opening verse, I was like, okay, there's some pretty decent writing here. I can tell already. I think instrumentally, it was to me maybe a little bit too like bubblegum poppy, but it still worked for what it was worth. Again, I got a lot of Foxy Shazam vibe out of that with sort of the horns there and the guitar. Some of the drum fills were nice. They had that little almost like drummer boy drum fill there somewhere in the middle. Yeah, and it was enjoyable. I think it worked really well with the song. It sort of reminded me of like being at a marching band parade or something like that, and again, maybe a little bit, the instrumentation might have been a little bit too cheery for me. I get the whole idea of dark, depressing lyrics with cheery, poppy instrumentation. I think it might have been just a little bit over the top. I will say I do really like the guy's voice, and the instrumental playing was fine. I think this is just sort of a preference thing. So for me, I'll give it like a 1.5 thumbs. I still really enjoyed it, and again, still very catchy. I just think maybe they overdid it a little bit there. And then as far as replay value goes, I've said before, I'm a lyrics guy. Lyrics will bring me to a song on their own. This is definitely one of those songs that has something for me in the lyrics, something that I can relate to personally, which is always wonderful with music. I think also that the instrumentation is catchy enough to bring me back. And I totally forgot to mention the guy's voice. He sounds great. Like I said, sort of gives me Foxy Shazam vibes, sort of gives me fun vibes throughout, which I like both of those bands, so that's definitely not a knock on the singer. I really enjoyed the style. So I think replay value is pretty high here. I definitely want to hear it again. Definitely want to continue to kind of analyze and think about the song. So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up as far as replay value goes. I like this one a lot. And really, I've been getting a few requests for 21 Pilots, although no one, many people have not really given me a specific song to listen to. So if any of you, after watching this, can think of a specific song that maybe I would like, or maybe that showcases a different side of their abilities, that would be fantastic. Just let me know in the comments below. But for now, that's it for me. Like I said, enjoyed this one. If you like the music as much as I did, definitely go support the artist. Hey, if they're on Spotify, you'll be able to find them on my Spotify playlist, which will be down in the description below. It's got every single song I've listened to so far on my channel. It's kind of a lot at this point. If you want to support me, just consider doing all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment, the usual stuff. And that's it for me. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.